So today I'm going to be discussing a case that has been weighing extremely heavy on me over the last 3 weeks. The case comes out of Rogersville, Tennessee. It is a missing 5-year-old named Summer Moon Utah Wells. She was reported missing on June 15th, approximately 6:30 p.m. was the last time she was seen by her mother. Little Summer is 3 feet tall. She's got blonde hair, is approximately 40 pounds, and she was wearing gray pants and a pink shirt the last time that she was seen. And it's unknown if she had shoes on, but she probably was barefoot. So Little Summer lives in Rogersville, Tennessee with her parents, Candus and Donald, and 3 older brothers live with her. They are ages 12, 11, and 9. And then on the property that is located on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community in Hawkins County, Tennessee, on the property, her grandma, whose name is also Candus, lives in a trailer next to the house. So in total, there's 3 adults that live on the property and then Summer's 3 older brothers. So she was last seen at 6:30 p.m. when the mother, Candus, noticed that her daughter was missing. She called her husband, Donald, who was at work approximately 45 minutes away from the home, to let him know that she could not locate Summer. He instructed her to hang up and call 911, and he also called 911. So, they have not released the actual 911 phone calls, but there have been a lot of YouTubers who have released the dispatch phone call that could be taken from a scanner. And I know that it was pulled from like a scanner app. So the day that Summer went missing is under a lot of speculation right now. As to the events that happened that day and exactly how did Summer go missing in the 2-minute time frame per her mom that her mother took eyes off of her. So the day that little Summer went missing, the day started off, it was her and her mom Candus. They were driving to pick up Candus's mom, who is also Candus, so Grandma Candus, from a hospital. And the hospital is about 45 minutes away from their home. She took Summer with her, and the 3 boys apparently stayed at home to clean the house. And that is per a friend of Candus's who said that the boys were staying home. So it was Summer in the car with her mom, and on the way to the hospital, Candus stopped by an old friend. I guess that they are ex-friends as of the fall of last year, 2020. So they are no longer friends, but her friend Allie's son, 15-year-old, I'm not going to say his name because he's a minor. We're just going to keep that out of it. And so he is basically like a brother to Summer, or, because the families were close. And so Candus still involved him in family time. So she stopped by her friend Allie's house and asked if the 15-year-old boy could come with to go get her mom from the hospital. So they picked the mom up from the hospital, and Grandma Candus had a prescription. So Grandma Candus went to the hospital. There's speculation that she went for surgery and Candus was picking her up, or that she was at the ER. And I still am not 100% clear as to if it was just she went to the emergency room or if she did have surgery. But she got a prescription, and they took it to Walgreens, and it was going to take 20 to 30 minutes to get filled. So in that time, Candus, Grandma Candus, the 15-year-old, and little Summer decided, why not let Summer go swimming at the state park that's across the road from this Walgreens. The park is called Warriors Park. So they apparently drove over to this park, and this is where the last, I guess, video on social media that day was posted by Candus. So Candus had posted a video of little Summer swimming in the lake area, and the 15-year-old boy was in kind of like a corner clip of it. And I will add that video so you can kind of see it. I'm sure if you follow the case, you probably already have seen it and maybe have paused it and taken pictures, and people are getting really, really into, I guess, breaking down each frame of anything that Candus has posted. But Summer was swimming, and it looked like she was having a good time, just enjoying herself. And so then they apparently left the swimming hole to go pick up Grandma's prescription. Then they went and dropped off the 15-year-old boy at his mom's house, Allie, the ex-friend of Candus. So they drop him off, and there's quite a bit of, I guess, speculation going on here about what happened at the swimming hole, what didn't happen. There were rumors that Candus had bought Twisted Tea, which is an alcoholic beverage, for the 15-year-old minor. He apparently had told his mom, yes, he did consume a drink or two. She never really verified how much. She said that she didn't actually ask him how much he had consumed. But Twisted Tea, it's an alcoholic beverage. He is a minor. I don't know if Mama Candus was drinking also at the swimming hole while Summer was swimming, but there was, right when the case kind of broke, there were some rumors that, and I'm not really sure exactly how it started, but the 15-year-old boy, I guess, had said that Summer had went underwater for about a minute, which I guess has been debunked and said is untrue. But it wasn't a minute, as in 60 seconds, and he pulled her up from the water, but she was okay. And I know that there's just a lot of speculation saying, well, maybe she dry drowned and they're trying to hide her, or who knows, that she hit her head on a rock and something bad happened and the family's hiding her. We don't know at this point. And again, the 15-year-old and the mom both said that Summer was alive and well, and I know there's pictures of her, and I'll also share that. It was a really short clip that was accidentally taken by the grandma of Summer sitting in the back seat of the truck on the way home from swimming after, I guess, dropping the 15-year-old off, and it shows Summer leaning up against 2 cold gallons of milk. I'm assuming they're cold, and they had just went to a grocery store called Priceless. Well, some people are, I guess, tearing the picture apart, saying Summer's eyes are halfway open. They think that she's dead in these pictures, but again, it's a short video clip, and you can hear the mom saying, Candus saying, is her arm still up? And Grandma says no, and Candus is like, oh shoot, that's what I wanted to capture. So you know how some little kids sleep cute, you know, in different positions with their arms up and move around. I'm assuming that's all she was trying to get, was a cute picture of Summer sleeping with her arm up. But people are saying that no, Summer was probably deceased, and they have her propped up on the cold gallons of milk to keep her cold, and look at her hands, they look like claw shapes. But regardless, so that is the last known little, like, I guess, video clip picture of her that day. But the last social media post was Candus had posted that TikTok video of Summer swimming at Warriors Path Park. So again, after this outing, they go and drop the 15-year-old off at the mom Allie's house, and there's on a YouTube channel, Allie actually does an interview with, I can't remember, I'm sorry, the name of the channel, but I think it's, I'm not even gonna go there, but I will put the link down in the description of this interview, so if you want, you can listen to it. So even though Allie is currently not, I guess, friends anymore, and she goes into detail as to why her and Candus aren't, I guess, friends anymore, but in that video. But Allie even said that when Candus dropped off the 15-year-old, that she went out to the truck and she did see Summer sleeping in the back seat, and that she appeared to be alive and well, just sleeping. And the 15-year-old also says, no, she was just sleeping, nothing was wrong, but that she was indeed alive and well, just sleeping. So I guess, you know, the theories of her hitting her head on a rock or dry drowning, you know, I know they're out there, but again, both the 15-year-old and Allie said they did lay eyes on Summer. She appeared to be alive and well. Allie did say that she didn't actually touch Summer, but she appeared as though she was sleeping. She said that Candus had rolled the window down on the truck for her to look in and see her, but that she didn't actually like hug her or wake her up. So Candus gets home with her mom, Grandma Candus, and Summer after this huge outing. So they get home and they decide that they're going to plant flowers, and they are planting succulents, and there's photos of that I will also attach here. But so they planted succulents like in above ground tubs, and so I guess Summer, Grandma Candus, and Candus were all planting these flowers, and then went to wash their hands. And Summer went with Grandma Candus to her trailer, which is right next to the house on the property, because remember, Grandma Candus lives there too, but in her trailer. So Summer went with Grandma Candus to get a piece of candy and asked her mom, Candus, if she could go inside to see her brothers. So Candus says, yeah, you know, go ahead. So Candus says that she walked Summer into the house, and that the boys were she said that the boys were on their phones, and Donald said that the boys were watching TV. But I can see how that could be also misinterpreted. I don't know exactly how old Donald is, but a kid watching YouTube on their phone to him could be like, yeah, he was in there watching TV. So I can understand that. Again, I'm not defending him, and I'm also not pointing fingers. I'm just saying I can understand how he would say they were in there watching TV, where Candus would say they were in there playing on the internet. So I guess she took Summer inside and asked the boys to watch Summer. She went back outside, and according to Candus, only 2 minutes had passed when she goes back to check on Summer and says to the boys, hey, where's your sister? And they said, oh, she went downstairs to play with their toys. So I guess the basement is like where her playroom is. And Candus, in her interview, says that she went down there and Summer was gone. She was just gone. Plain and simple, gone. There is a door to the basement that, again, it has been said that it was locked, it was unlocked. But long story short, little Summer was gone. So Candus called her husband, Donald, who was at work, and said, hey, can't find Summer. Not exactly sure what she said. I'm assuming that's what she said. And he says, you need to hang up and call 911. He and her hung up. he called 911 to report that Summer was missing. And you can again listen to the scanner call of that, the dispatch call, but the actual call itself has not been released. And it has not been verified that Candus also called. But again, people will say, well, why did she call Don, her husband, and not 911 first? And I don't know. I don't have the answer. I could see her calling him to say, hey, did you come get Summer? But at the same time, you know, I don't know. June 15th at 6:30 p.m. was when Summer was reported missing. A large search ensued later, and has continued on for the last almost 4 weeks. So on June 27th, the search was scaled back, the search efforts, and as of July 9th, the Hawkins County Sheriff, Ronnie Lawson, had said that no person of interest at this time, but everything is on the table. So they still aren't asking the public to come out and help search. And the reason is, it's not because they didn't want help, but the reason is that the terrain is so rough and rugged that they didn't want to be having to look for someone else. So a searcher who's out there trying to help actually goes missing. And now they have to put more resources into finding another person. They also didn't want people who may miss evidence or who haven't been a part of something like that to accidentally tamper with evidence if they found any. Over the last almost month, again, over 1,100 searches have covered 4.6 square miles, and that's over 3,000 acres, logging nearly 14,000 search hours. And that was as of since June 15th. Despite everything that can be found online, all the conspiracies and, you know, people judging the parents, and again, I'm not here to do that, and I'm also not condoning the different behaviors we have seen by them, but it all comes down to a little 5-year-old girl is still missing as of June 15th. Again, she's 3 foot tall, 40 pounds, blonde hair that is shaven, and blue eyes. And I know the shaved head has become a whole nother ball of wax when we come to theories and speculation, and the parents have also both kind of given different answers. Family friends said that there was a bad case of lice and they had to shave Summer's head. Well, then why wasn't Dad's head shaved? And then it was said that you know, she wanted her head shaved like her brother's, and then Candus, the mom, shaved her head so Summer didn't feel bad. It was said that Summer cut off a chunk of her hair, and so they just couldn't fix it, and so they shaved it. Regardless of why they shaved it, her head was shaved, and so we're looking for a 5-year-old with a shaved head, blue eyes, 3 foot tall, about 40 pounds. And again, it wasn't believed that she had shoes on at the time that she went missing, but she did have on, it was gray pants and a pink shirt. So if you have any tips, there have been over 900 tips called in, but nothing has led to anything credible lead. But any tip, if you were through that area again on that day, or if you have any tip other than rumors or speculation, to please call 1-800-TBI-FIND to report those tips. And the other thing The other thing that I wanted to also mention was, so yeah, there have been, as of 7/9, so as of July 9th, there were over 900 tips called in. They are still looking for a red or maroon Toyota Tacoma truck that has a full ladder rack with white buckets in the back of it, as not a person of interest, but a possible witness to what may have happened. So again, a red Toyota Tacoma pickup truck, red or maroon, with a full ladder rack and white buckets in the back of the truck. So if you see that truck, know that truck, heard of that truck, again, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. I will be trying to do updates because this case, every single day I'm looking to see if there's anything new, and there's a lot of really great YouTubers who have done interviews with church friends and Candus's friend Allie, but I just thought I would do my little part. It was something that again, it's been weighing really heavy on me. I can't stop thinking about where's Summer. So I hope that we find her alive and well and get her back with her family. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. So let's just all